And like I said, man, this moment right here, this moment I want to celebrate. You know, I hate to say this, man, but every time something finally good happens, like last night when I finally beat Russ on his home floor for my 55th win of the season, 55th. Something bad always has to happen. It's almost like, and this just happened like the last few years. You know, I don't know if it's just, this is what my life is right now. Like every time something good happens, then something bad always has to follow up. Now, I mean, I don't know that for sure. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just saying that in the heat of the moment, but I may have some proof. But, you know, just when I want something, you know, good to happen like this one, then another problem occurs. It's like I can't really get a break, dude. I can't get a break just to even like celebrate one thing at a time and just let it last for as long as it could until it dies down like the next, you know, several hours or so, right? Something bad always has to happen, and this is and the one that I just pointed out is probably why I feel like my 2 weeks might be cut short. I may just not have this opportunity. It may be shortened to just 1 week. Just when I was ready to have the 2 weeks, I told you the first couple of days may be pretty shitty, you know, but after last night, it looks like that could have just been the start, you know? There's just so much happening in my life, dude. I just can't get a break. Nothing's going my way anymore. I try as much as I tried. You know, it's like everything just goes wrong. It just goes wrong for me. I mean, it's gotten to this point. Like every time I want something good to happen, and when it does happen, something good to where I feel happy, it only lasts for so long that another problem suddenly occurs. Be it in this dump or at home. Even though I already got more home problems. Just as bad as my work problems are, with the air conditioning still not working, even though it worked a little bit yesterday. I mean, why am I even still here, dude? Why am I even still here? Because I mean, I know nothing's gonna change. It's the same routine since what? The last couple of years. I've said it in many of my blogs. There's no way this dump is gonna return to what it was when the business was so good that now since it fell apart, like in April of 2023, it just pretty much just come to this. Things are just getting worse and worse, and you have the same company president running this polished turd, and you got people just going in and out. I got a newbie here just started like a couple weeks. He's already missing a couple of days. I mean, is this really even allowed? There's just no loyalty to this place. All the loyalty is gone. You call this a real world workplace? Lisa mentioned it in one of my blogs. This is not a real world workplace. It is not. It is not anybody's traditional real workforce. When you have so many people load managing, and the fact that they're just showing no loyalty to this place, and the fact that some people don't get any raises here. I mean, and even for some like me that do, it ain't very much. Paula told me a whole lot, like, you know, and even when it comes to like the benefits, she said, here the benefits are not good, but theirs is better. Well, who knows? I mean, like, I bet Disneyland has a whole lot more than what this dump has, but hell, in my job search, I've been trying so hard to find these jobs that at least match the benefits that this dump has. And that makes it so hard. And, you know, I mean, I don't really want to just go on with all my dump issues here, because I already said enough in my blog. And to be here, it's like I just don't want to be here, but I have to be here. That's how bad everything has gone. You know, people just coming in and going. You got newbies here that are being trained the same way all the other newbies were being trained, and then they eventually leave. Nothing surprises me with how repetitive this cycle is, with how people are being treated, especially the newbies. I'm not gonna see any newbie, even any future newbies, that are going to last for at least a year or so, or at least a couple of years. Daniel Lagos almost lasted a couple of years, and he's found something better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. I mean, the cycle just keeps on repeating. That's why every time I see them leave, it's like, why am I even still here? My life is really miserable. And everything around me is just like, it's like, man, you know, I get that things happen, but for my sake, things are just happening way too much. Way too much. And just when I want to do a video just where I'm so happy that I feel like I want to clown Russ, but no, man. It has to come to where I hear another problem occurring, and to the point where, you know, these 2 important weeks may just be cut short to just 1. Who knows when my time is up for that? To the point where I might not even have another shot. This is my only opportunity here. So I don't even know if I can do me and Mari's 9-year friendship anniversary game. I don't know. I wanted to do it tonight. It's nice and sunny. I bet by the beach it'll be really nice at sunset. I mean, there's just so much going on. It's like nothing can just go smoothly. This year, nothing's gone smooth. That's why it's hard for me to plan things ahead that, you know, when I want to make something good in these next day or next few days, everything has to be done on a minute-to-minute basis. That's how bad everything has gone for me and my life. This is already my 4th straight bad year. You know what? Just forget it, man. Who knows if I'm ever going to have a good year at this point, when I really got to fix myself. You know, I told you, if I get a new job, I would never have taken therapy. If I get a new job, I would never have taken these prescribed meds that I'm taking. There's no way. And if I have a new job, you best believe the group text incident would never have happened. I would never have lost this many ex-close friends like Angelique, Krista, Rhea, Pearl Jane, Eliza, Tristan. A lot of these ex-close friends. I would never, ever, 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 ever see any of these bad things happen to me if I have a new job. Because that's when I would know I've already made better life choices by being in a new job, because I've already accomplished something big. But no, here we are, still in this dump. And here we are. Here I am. With this kind of dilemma that I'm in, I just feel very, very limited because of the fact that I'm still in this dump. And especially with the fact that I have to face another big-ass problem, which is the air conditioning. And it's already gone on for 2 weeks. And that motherfucker up there doesn't want to bother like renting at least a high-quality kind of a fan, you know, that will at least blow the entire office. He's cheap as hell, dude. Sick of that bum. I'm sick of that motherfucking bum. I mean, all these ideas I suggested to him, and as well as most of the other employees, he shuts them down, and so is the upper management. This dude's a straight clown, man. He's a straight clown. I got no respect for that fool. I've been done with him. This is why I lost so much objectivity for this goddamn place. No respect, man. No respect. He's the reason why all this stuff, all these bad things have happened to me. Why my mental health is what it is. Good Lord. Anyone that's listening to this video, you know, aside from that one dude that already blocked or calling me the biggest crybaby, well, you know, the next time I see any comments like that, I'm going to block them too. All right? I'm sure all these other guys understand. I'm talking about my real friends. Julio, Robbie, Carlos, Russ, Neil, Mari, Ray, Dewey. All of them all. I mean, I don't have really much to say at this point. I mean, I did what I did yesterday. That should have been the start of a good week. I mean, the 2 weeks, but now I don't even know if I'm going to have 2 weeks anymore. Man, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm gone. Peace.